Welcome to episode 27 of the I-70 Hot Tag. Tonight is a special episode as we chat with local Kansas City wrestler El Diablo. He'll be competing at KCXW Destiny in just 2 days for their championship. We'll also be joined with a translator to help us during the interview. We'll have local wrestling commentator and host of the long-running Wrestletalk podcast, Rene Martinez, joining the show. Part of the journey is the end. We'll chat about that gut-wrenching announcement made by Journey Pro earlier this week. Last but not least, ECW original Tommy Dreamer is holding a wrestling seminar in Kansas. We'll talk about when and where he'll be in town, plus much more. Episode 27 of the I-70 Hot Tag starts now.
This is the Kenny Alfonso.
I am Old Evil, that damn coyote, Christian, by God, Rose.
This is the Deliverer, Moses.
This is Moonshine Mantel.
This is the Mile High Magnum, Dax Raker.
This is the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, current reigning, defending Impact World Champion. You're watching the I-70 Hot Tag.
And now, CR Media presents the I-70 Hot Tag with your host, Chaos Chase, and the real Josh Elliott.
So, Diablo, talk to us about back in August. You had an opportunity to wrestle M-Dog 20 himself, Matt Cross, for the premier independent wrestling out of Lawrence, Kansas. Tell us what that experience was like wrestling someone like Matt Cross, who has wrestled all over, most recently for MLW.
Sí, Matt Grosso. It's about easy way. Isa una lucha underground. It's after learning it's basically a niño that cuts his body away. El Diablo it's a lucha. It's mucha it's about PIW. See many knowledge she get away. It should be for the grain. It should be easy to remember. It should be it should be a Matt Cross. It's the first CBCBA. It's kapag easy about it in the east of the good about east in the east and I know always. It's a Matt. It's in a way.
All right, and of course, as you guys can see by his expressions, the great honor for El Diablo to wrestle against Matt Cross. So I know something that he's expressing here about his respect for masked wrestlers. And I guess early on, one in particular caught his eye, a man by the name of Son of Havoc from Lucha Underground. After learning the history of Matt Cross, also known as Son of Havoc, El Diablo would have never imagined wrestling him, especially after only being in the pro wrestling game for only 1 year. He was very honored and blessed with such an opportunity. And he would like to thank premier independent wrestling gods. He wasn't a fan of being kicked in the face, however, but the knowledge that he gained from wrestling Matt Cross has been remembered and retained. At first, he was a little nervous, of course, but once the battle was on, it felt like another weekend in the pro wrestling ring. Mega shout out to Matt Cross while we're at it. But if they ever dare cross paths again, El Diablo ensures Matt Cross that he will prove why he is the superior Aztec demon warrior.
Guerrero, superior.
Love it. Love it. So El Diablo, there are a ton of extremely talented masked wrestlers, from Penta to Mysterio, among others. Tell us some of your favorite masked wrestlers and what about their style kind of attracts you to them.
Ese El Diablo, ese mira si cohosi, ese Benzigan, as amigos, ese Kane, ese Mertes, essa esse El Diablo, esse a master quarters way. Originals I see na it's in the urban esse guys, esse esse Guerrero, esse originals, esse uno, no. So you see, the best is the El Diablo. See, no say, but see, it's instrument. It's a means of brands. Easy, easy.
Well, when it comes to masked wrestlers and their styles, El Diablo has seen many that draw his attention aside from Matt Cross. From Psychosis to Pentagon, from Kane to Mil Mertes. But honestly, El Diablo was never one to decide to wear the mask. I think it just came out of origin instead of it being an actual choice for the warrior. Originally, El Diablo was sent to Earthrealm, and his gods placed the mask on his face, for he was chosen to be that superior Aztec demon warrior. His original name is still unknown, but they blessed him with the name El Diablo, you guys can see behind here, because it best fits a warrior like him. Still, to this day, he doesn't even know what his own face looks like. He's scared to take it off because he thinks his brains might spill out.
Blah.
Yeah. Like I said, different guy. Being. Different being.
Different being, yeah.
Let me be clear.
Watch yourself, Rene.
I'm a big guy. I don't usually get intimidated easily, but there's just something about the aura.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, if El Diablo was signed by a major promotion tomorrow, what promotion would you love to wrestle for? And who on that roster would you want to have your debut match against, El Diablo?
Ese El Diablo, ese no sé qué puede ese big, ese lo sigue poquito, ese va ese worse, ese va ese worse now, ese Isoro, ese ma, ese double east, ese ex Brazil, ese promote, ese guys, ese exam. It's how I say it's super bright eyes. It's a bit, it's a used to be Edinburgh, and it's it means about, and what can you say? It's cinco Vega. See.
Okay. An interesting response here from El Diablo. El Diablo says that he has no immediate plans to seek out bigger realms of wrestling, only because right now he's still working to accomplish the small goals that he's placed on himself. Chiquito, I think. Right now, his goal is to be up to par with the rest of the incredible talent in the Midwest wrestling scene and potentially further out. He has had some battles with many vets, as you guys know, doing research for El Diablo. throughout the region. And right now, he looks to be the best Diablo that he can be, and nothing more. But if he had to choose, he says WWE, AEW are dream promotions to work with. Of course, that goes without saying. It would be tough for him to choose. So he'd like to give an example for both if he had to choose between the two someday. If he went to WWE, he would like to battle people like Seth Rollins, the recently returned Bray Wyatt, which the feelings I got on Saturday night, gentlemen, those pale in comparison to how it feels in this room right now. I know you guys are seeing these lights. It's kind of out of body almost. Of course, maybe even a monster like Brock Lesnar, just to see how long he could last with the Beast. If it was AEW, he'd be honored to step in the ring with the likes of Bryan Danielson, Claudio, and maybe even the bastard Pac.
See, your cinco. Ooh.
I like it. Great choices. Great choices. You know, going back to our local stuff, you El Diablo, you've wrestled in a lot of companies that we cover on our podcast, from Premier Independent Wrestling, Cape Championship Wrestling. We were kind of looking you up. You had some matches in Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling, which is kind of out of our territory, but you competed there quite a bit.
May I interrupt? I want to respectfully give a shout out to Herb Simmons and the phenomenal event that they put together, him and the whole team, Brian Blair included, over at Cauliflower Alley Club. I can't put it over enough. The legends of this business deserve to be taken care of. So Herb has played an integral part this recent year in making sure that happened. And let me tell you, man, it was like Alice in Wonderland if you're a professional wrestling fan. So thank you, Herb Simmons. Yeah, and El Diablo has obviously worked for Mr. Simmons, and I'm guessing we share the same sentiment. Can I?
See.
There you go. So you can't beat that. So anyway, just a personal note, with his permission, shouting out the Hall of Famer, the legend himself, Herb Simmons.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah. So, I kind of want to talk about New Breed Wrestling. You've had some pretty high profile matches. You've wrestled Slammer, Dr. Ison, Austin Militalo, among many others. We've had quite a few listeners on our show that are kind of avid New Breed Wrestling fans. Tell us about your overall experience working for New Breed Wrestling and how it compares to the other promotions that you've wrestled in, or the other realms you've wrestled in.
Visu Hosu mi hermano, ese Steve, ese basically Nasa is recognized as ZFZ, but it's also on the David Boss that took at the Eastern Patrol, we see Detroit, or the DZ guy. It's a Brazil Eastern, even say to fetch. It's Isabel. It's gracias por mi hermano. Ese also the games para otros ese casi di mundo. Ese me got New Breed. Ese was me. Anybody ese que la KCXW. Ese be bada. Ese que now. Ese back. Ese be get each live CCW. It's a PIW. Got here KCS. It's SRCW. It's a New Breed. It's even Calaco. It's all the talent. It's getting the Otros. Uno Tissimo. It's Ari Anya. It's Ema. It's a for it's amor. It's diferente. Si professional lucha libre. See.
Okay, so obviously El Diablo here has a great amount of respect for New Breed Wrestling. I guess first and foremost, El Diablo would like to thank everybody that it comes to putting together a New Breed Wrestling show, particularly Stephen Bailey. You guys may not know that name just yet, but one day soon you will see him on the big screen trapping souls.
See the TV is
I'll give a hint as to whom I once embraced the infection because of him. So there's a little teaser for you guys. If you guys want to know a little bit more about this Stephen Bailey. And thanks to my brother, he was the one who opened up the gates of New Breed Wrestling, not only to me, but to others who have followed over from KCXW. So obviously that connection has a lot to do with it. To him, I owe the world to. And one day I shall do my best to give back for what he has given me, which he sees a new home in New Breed Wrestling for himself. And when it comes to CCW, PIW, KCXW, SICW, New Breed, and etc., he's also very pleased to share the same locker room with all the incredible talent that worked there. One thing that he loves the most about New Breed is all the Warrior fans. They always come screaming and show up for all of his battles with passion. Their strength is, he says, he pulls from their strength and the belief that they're on his side, that anything is possible. As for comparing, that's a very hard thing to do for him. He has a different kind of love for each company for different reasons. But really the main reason ultimately is his love for lucha libre, professional wrestling.
Absolutely. So, El Diablo, I want to talk to you, man. We're just 2 days away from Destiny. Obviously, one of the biggest events for KCXW. You're going to be in a 3-way match against the realist Calvin Aldridge and Hollis for the vacant KCXW Championship. I want you to talk to us a little bit about this match and how it came to be and what we can expect from El Diablo.
Esse base, esse trying, esse base por año, esse sí, y si comprende. Ese vecino en Margavara, ese do mundo, esse for the East also, yeah, sí, campeón. Esse battle for the Easy Número, Guerrero, esse la mundo, esse Remy. Esse get knowledge, esse occasion, esse way. Esse who does it made me? It's no matter, it's for the ghost. No, it's we understand, it's no comprende. It's KCXW. It's for the champion. It's Calvin Aldridge. Esse me Hollis. Esse dos Guerreros. Esse Ani. Esse Easy Boy. Esse cara luta. Esse Miguel. Esse Jay. Esse V. Posso.
Okay, well, thank you, El Diablo. So El Diablo says that in regards to this KCXW Destiny match, for exactly 1 year's time, he's been traveling and battling his way up through the ranks of every roster that he's touched. KCXW was his first Earth Realm home. So his battle means something special. It means more than gold. It means settling scores. Since day one, he's fought numerous warriors from far and wide on the Earth Realm, earning his stripes upon the other warriors and gaining knowledge along the way. No matter the occasion, he's always gaining knowledge and giving it all up to the gods who made him. Now it comes to this occasion, this special occasion at Destiny. Things have gotten a little personal as of late for El Diablo. He's never understood a whole lot about the Earth Realm and some of its evil ways until now, until this particular rivalry, this matchup. He's been told by the KCXW gods that he has rightfully earned a spot in the KCXW Championship triple threat match. And as far as what you can expect, he can deliver this message to Calvin Aldridge and Hollis. They are both in for the fight that they've never, ever had before. This triple threat match, as he's already mentioned, isn't just about gold for him. This is personal. But fighting these two warriors is clearly going to be the biggest challenge of his career. These two men have clearly worked very hard and fought extremely well to be the warriors that they've become today. All he can hope is that the gods give him the strength that he needs and the power to defeat both of them.
So as we kind of wind down this interview a little bit, I wanted to, I guess, give you the opportunity to send a message to both Calvin and Hollis, for your upcoming title match. Tell us or tell them right now exactly how you feel about them and why El Diablo is walking out of Destiny as the KCXW champion.
Yeah, it's in the realist. Is inaba is sí que era Allen. Es juego. Es Brui. Es chiqui. Es easy in our chica. Es inicia. Okay. I see it be about. But seriously, is no is easy. It's easy. It's because the ECO El Diablo is Ciclani is the guy. He's mira. It's young. It's well, so you see, so for some get this time, you see, way. But I see some more. It's we see Hollis row. It's we see we got see La Lucha Libre. It's he says Calvin. As me and see it's the Guerreros. It's Savada, it's be vesting, it's you see Gomez. It's in 5 it's in a Hollis, it be easy work out. It's with die. It's in the Destiny. It's about Sabado. It's some Mars. It's a meal. It's Hollis. And now see me, Calvin. You see Edicio. It's the KCXW. It's speaks me, but it's a watch. It's in Destiny. I see easy illness. He's a Alice. It's easy for me. Easy. See.
Okay, obviously something that El Diablo is very passionate about here, guys. His opponents, Calvin Aldridge and Hollis Giroux. I personally, and I'll throw this in here before I retort here. These guys have truly earned their stride. I know, he said it earlier, but you want to talk about grinding and being dedicated to the sport and looking the part. Those guys, without a shadow of a doubt, exemplify Kansas City wrestling. So just on a personal kudos to both of those guys. And I'm not saying I have any doubts in you, El Diablo, but you're up for a tough challenge. So El Diablo, first he wants to bring light to the evil one, the one that he considers to be the evil one, the realist. At first, it was just competition. And unfortunately, as he's been known to do, Calvin Aldridge has taken things just a little bit too far. He's like, your games prove their wisdom. Your trickery shows me that you're ambitious. And even the first time we faced off, you defeated me fairly. So kudos. But ever since you noticed that I started to climb my way up, you chose to put your evil eye towards me. Well, let me tell you this, realist. You may be very confident in yourself. You may think that the whole world revolves around you, but now I'm currently living your dream. And I will assure you that I won't feel like a true champion until I defeat you specifically and once and for all. Even if it's this Saturday, even if it's a Saturday from then, or a Saturday from them, or a Saturday from then, or a Saturday from them, just know you'll be having me in your world and dealing with me for quite some time. Now, there's one more warrior that El Diablo is choosing to address, his other opponent. They call him the cult classic of professional wrestling, Hollis Giroux. I've heard stories of both him and Calvin since day one, since I got to this realm. Now, this Hollis warrior, he's the type of warrior that I can relate to. I would love to battle him here or on any other realm. He's well vetted in skills of combat, powerful, and wise. I've locked horns with this warrior before, and I have yet to be successful against him or Calvin Aldridge. But hear me now, and when I say it, Destiny will take place this Saturday, and it is mine. I have learned from my mistakes, and Hollis, Calvin, you're going to be firsthand in watching that. He's like, now he has eyes on the back of his head, and he's ready for any tricks that either of them might have up their sleeves. I will finally prove why I am indeed heaven's superior Aztec warrior. The KCXW gods have informed me that the golden belt has been spoken of and that it shall be mine. Where I come from, there are rewards. And normally the faces of those who have defeated in battle are mesmerized for the rest of eternity. But I promise, when I walk out of Destiny this weekend, I will carry the gold like the faces of the realist and Hollis after their defeat. In the name of the gods, speaks El Diablo.
See.
I'm pumped, man. It's going to be a hell of a match.
I cannot wait.
Guys, this man has wisdom, I think, beyond our understanding. And again, I'm trying my best to capture it all. And I just have to say that initially I was intimidated. Now I'm kind of in awe listening to a man like this speak. And here's what's crazy. You guys know this. You showed it right at the top. The ability in the ring is there to match. Mm-hmm. It's an incredible privilege. This has been nuts. I think I've done Diablo. Have I done a decent job to represent you today?
It's more bien.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, there we go. I knew that one.
Oh man, a lot of pressure, guys. A lot of pressure.
Absolutely.
Josh. So we have a segment on this show called the Pit Lane. Or did we scrap the pit lane when we started the pit stop? Or
yeah, this is something we used to do on our Monday show. We haven't had a Monday show in a while, so I figured we would kind of shift it to here on Thursday because, like I said, it's a good segment, and I think we should plug it in here.
We're here for it. Let's go.
These are
if you're okay with that, sir.
See,
okay.
Right. These are rapid fire questions, El Diablo. So, we're gonna let Josh ring these off, and then as he shoots them out, you fire them back real quick. All right, Josh.
All right, you guys ready? All right. So, who is your favorite opponent in your career?
It's your boy. It's a Guinea. It's the highest. It's Dr. Isa. It's Visa. It's a boy. I could be the mucho dias.
He says there have been several. Hollis, Dr. Ison, Daniel Maxon, The Infinite, Shrapnel, Superstar Steve, Slammer, Brandon Beretta, and he could probably go on forever.
Absolutely. It's the great names there. Favorite food?
It's a manos. It's a brigade. Spice. It's a visa. It's a grass.
Fried hands Okay. No, I'm sorry. Earth Realm food is what you guys are asking, right?
Earthbound Probe, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he says flautas, pizza, and crab ragoons.
See.
A city. Name a city anywhere in the world that you would love to wrestle in.
It's easy way. It's me tika culture. It's me honor. It's me Aussie. It's easy. It's me no say.
Okay. Every city, every town, every state, every country, every planet, every universe. He says give them all, but no, seriously, he can't pick. He'd like to go everywhere and do what he loves to do.
There you go. Is El Diablo a sports fan? And if so, favorite sports team?
It's me mouse be. It's me say lucha libre. It's me step that. Italian. It's me guy. It's me seeking Z.
Okay. Favorite team sport, right? Professional wrestling, tag team wrestling is cool. El Diablo does not have a partner, but he still thinks tag team wrestling is pretty sick.
There you go. Who is your favorite wrestler of all time?
It's so mucho. It's me say nombres. It's the CCC Eastern Toro.
Oh, okay. So that's a hard one for him. He could probably name them all day long, but if it's rapid fire, he's going to say the great one, The Rock.
Okay, Brahma Bull. Favorite? I don't know. Did El Diablo watch television? What's your favorite television show?
It's the Stars. It's regional boxer. It's his soul is the way. It's just it. This is the goal I see. El Diablo is it. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently El Diablo does. I didn't know this. So he does like TV from stories that are told from the box that snatches souls is what he refers to the television as. He would like to say that he likes the show Cobra Kai. He finds it quite interesting because he likes learning new ways to battle.
See.
There you go. And last question, guys. You can take your time on this one if you want, but who is on El Diablo's Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
It's mismo. It's cuatro. It's Mr. Stock. It's Miss Season. It's with easy girl in the way.
Okay. In no particular order, El Diablo has Stone Cold, The Rock, HBK Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker on his wrestling Mount Rushmore.
See.
There you go.
I like it. Diablo, why don't you tell us what other ventures or bookings do you have going on in the next few weeks that you want to let our viewers know about?
It's KCXW. It's on Sabado. It's even CCW. It's Halloween, October 29. Noche de Halloween. I see Soccer Nation, October 30. It says a New Breed, November 5. It says a PIW, November. Dice 29. Sí.
Okay, so upcoming shows for El Diablo. Obviously, you guys know we've talked about it. The KCXW show Destiny this Saturday, where El Diablo could walk out as a champion. Obviously, on October 29th, he'll be back at CCW for Hardcore Halloween. Noche de Halloween at Soccer Nation on October 30th. He'll also be at New Breed Wrestling. Shout out to those guys. Scott, Mike, you guys are the best. Shout out. November 5th, that's New Breed. Wicked Games, PIW, November 19th over on the Kansas side. And there's more yet to be announced, guys.
See.
Fantastic.
Love it. So, other than at the shows, is there anywhere the fans can buy El Diablo merchandise?
Sí. On the internet, it's yo. It's mucho. It's a more SEC.
Okay, for now, you can reach out to Diablo's personal social media. He's got some drawstring backpacks available. Obviously, the best way to get your merch is to come out to the shows. He's going to have all it available right there, and he's going to have some more merch available very soon, and he'll make sure that he shares that with everybody as soon as it comes to fruition.
Absolutely. El Diablo, I wanted to ask you, where can everybody follow you on social media, my good friend?
It's on Facebook. It's El Diablo Vega. It's on CEC. It's Twitter. It's El Diablo KC. Instagram. It's official El Diablo 662.
All right, Facebook, guys, is at El Diablo. TikTok and Twitter, that's El Diablo KC. And on IG, you can find him at official El Diablo 662 on Instagram.
There you go. There you go, guys. That pretty much wraps up the interview. We really appreciate you taking the time out. We're extremely excited to see you compete for that title this Saturday at KCXW Destiny. Rene, we appreciate you kind of translating this interview with us. It's
I
a
don't
blast,
accept
man.
EBT. Just know that, okay? No, I need pesos or dólares, okay? Right here.
We got you. Don't worry about it.
Well, that sucks. I had an EBT card all ready to go.
Is it for cheese? No. Sorry. Well, he laughed.
I heard that.
Laughed. Yeah, that's payment enough. You guys don't worry about it. That makes my day. I'm good.
There you go.
Queso. I'm getting some Master Splinter vibes over here. So,
yeah. Diablo, in closing, we always, I don't know if you guys heard the intro, but we always like to have everybody say, hey, this is El Diablo, and you're watching the I-70 Hot Tag. Of course, in your native language, my friend. I wouldn't don't want to overcross a boundary, but just like I said, this is El Diablo, and you're watching the I-70 Hot Tag.
¿Cómo se dice 70?
Se dice, soy El Diablo aquí representando I-70 Hot Tag.
Yo soy El Diablo. Ese es aquí. Ese I-70 Hot Tag. Sí.
Yeah. Love it, man.
Love it.
Adios, amigos.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you guys on Saturday.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Have a good night.